Hello, my name's Emma. I work for Volunteering Matters, and at Volunteering Matters, volunteering is literally in our DNA. We have been organising it and facilitating it for the last 60 years. What was Volunteering Matters like pre-COVID? Well, we were a vibrant and busy charity facilitating volunteering across the UK and engaging with and supporting communities up and down the country. Our volunteers were mentoring care leavers, befriending isolated older people, supporting adults with learning difficulties to live full and independent lives, and our young people were leading social change through our youth social action projects. What is Volunteering Matters like today in the midst of this COVID-19 pandemic? It's just as active and engaging as we were a month ago, but we have had to have a massive rethink. In the space of the last 3 weeks, our wonderful staff and volunteers have redesigned our projects and programmes so that we can continue to run them safely. We are as committed as ever to supporting the massive volunteer effort. And we haven't been doing this alone. Our chief executive has been working with chief executives across the volunteering sector to come up with a collective response to this crisis. Our volunteers today are running telephone and online quizzes and sing-alongs and exercise groups for older people who are stuck at home. Our full-time volunteers are continuing to support adults with learning difficulties to live independently, keeping in touch via telephone, online, and using some old school methods like writing letters and sending cards. Our befrienders and handy people in Scotland have transformed themselves into a crisis response team, carrying out maintenance jobs and doing shopping for people who are self-isolating. Our wonderful grand mentors continue to support care leavers, providing much needed practical and emotional support throughout these challenging times. And Volunteering Matters has invested in an online mentoring platform to help us facilitate these matches and keep everyone safe. Our youth social action team have gone online and they're posting regular podcasts, group sessions and other peer support pieces. So I'm here today to share with you some hints and tips about how we've managed to keep this stuff safe and how we've managed to keep going. And we've done this in collaboration with our voluntary sector partners. The place to go is the Volunteering Matters website, and here you'll find a number of how-to guides about how to volunteer safely. There's one around risk assessments, and that will teach you in a very straightforward and simple way how to carry out risk management and how to do a simple risk assessment, learning the difference between a hazard and a risk, identifying common hazards, and most importantly, giving you some idea about how you can control those hazards and fill out a simple risk assessment. So do go online for that. There's also a how-to guide around safeguarding, and this really sets out the common principles for staying safe, making sure you see it, recognise it and reporting it. We give you some tips about how to do this safely in this time, and we really recommend you come up with some kind of simple code of conduct for you and your volunteers. Risk assessment and safeguarding go hand in hand, and there's some really great guides around that on our website, so please do check it out. The other thing we've been doing, again alongside our voluntary sector colleagues, is we've written out to all the business leaders and said, come on business leaders, come on corporates, help us and the charity sector respond to this crisis. And we've had an amazing response. Over 60 businesses have responded already, offering a whole range of help and support to charities. And last week we made our first match. A business that with expertise in retail is helping a charity get their charity shop business back online and back earning it revenue for that charity. So come on voluntary sector, let's come together. If you're interested in working with Volunteering Matters and the other sector leaders in this area, please do get in touch. If you're a business leader, please go to our website and find out how you can connect with the other charities that need your support. And if you want to volunteer, please come through our website or go onto the government website and join the thousands of people who have already put their name to this wonderful volunteer effort. Thank you everybody for what you're doing on behalf of everyone at Volunteering Matters.